Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot, my hand all in the camera. I hope everybody is having a good end to their weekend. We are getting ready to do Taurus weekly update, rolling tomorrow through a week from this Tuesday. So tomorrow, October 5th, through Tuesday, October 13th, yes sir, the day of Mercury retrograde. Mars' energy with its retrograde ass is so strong right now, you probably don't even feel the effects of what's going on with Mercury retrograde. Let me say this about Mercury retrograde this time for Taurus. This is going to be like watching a movie. And for some of you, it's going to be like watching a movie you really love. For others of you, it's going to be like watching a movie you turned off in the first 5 minutes because you weren't trying to hear it. Expect not one, but minty X's to find their way back to your phone, your inbox, your email, your messenger, your mood, your Snapchat, your TikTok, whatever you're doing. Expect it. It's coming. I'm just telling you. Let's see what we got going on. Thank you to everybody that has liked, shared, and subscribed. I love you so much. Y'all don't know. Y'all make my day every day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, centerpiece, fresh start. That's what I'm talking about. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Oh, this is good, Taurus. This is absolutely outstanding. Period. It's pretty good. So your overall, the front end, just the big cards, is the strength. And for most of you, you kind of are in a space right now where you've had to deal with all the setbacks and second guessing. And now you're just kind of in a place of tolerance. Maybe a better word is acceptance. Fuck it, there ain't shit I can do about none of this shit. I'm going to just roll with it. And that's the feeling right now off the top end. The back end with the Knight of Cups, you know you're going through transitions. And many of you are trying to follow your intuition. You're trying to meditate and do all that good shit. But the bigger thing is you are staying grounded. You're not letting anybody come in with the boo-boo. Oh, you so beautiful. I love you. You're not hearing it. You're not hearing it. Well, look at that. 6 of Cups. And a strength card again. Oh, jeez. Page of Cups pulls the Queen of Swords. 9 of Wands pulls the 8 of Coins. 6 of Wands pulls the Ace of Cups. 7 of Swords pulls the 4 of Coins. Challenge. 6 of Swords with the Devil. Make sure whatever you're getting ready to get back into ain't no toxic situation. 9 of Cups. Ace of Swords, Empress, pulls herself. How about that? 9 of Pentacles, pulls the 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. It's the second time this evening the World card shows up at the end. So just know this. As you roll into this Mercury retrograde, many of you, we'll just throw this shit up against the wall. Many of you are not going to understand what's going on this week. The comings, the goings, the new faces, the old faces. A lot of y'all, you're not going to understand this until the end of the month. So don't even try to sit up and have that 9 of Swords shit up all night trying to figure some shit out. Don't do it, because you break your brain trying to figure this out. Let me just say this. You in doubles here. Just understand that part, you in doubles. So for most of us, I'm not going to say everybody, but for most of us, self-confidence is just off the chain. You ain't trying to hear shit. You know you got this shit. You are the shit, and just roll out on all levels. Each and every level. The piece of this that concerns this Devil card is about the codependency. So let's back up. The Queen of Swords, looking at, and let me say this. I know I'm a scatterbrain. That's all right, though. If you hear this 6 months from now and it resonates, time is fluid. Just know that part. Now, I may say tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. as this reading goes, it really goes out for the next 2 weeks as far as I go out. So know the energy. Just note the energy. Don't listen to me talk about Monday and Friday and some other shit. I'm doing that for my own purposes so I can keep track of where I am on the board. At any rate, many of you may be getting some messages tomorrow or sometime this week, and it's going to feel like the old weary-ass traveler with the burro and shit coming back up the road. Hey, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a long time. Now, how far this goes is going to be up to you. This may be a person not necessarily romantically related. They may be trying to offer you something that may sound interesting. Here's the thing: whoever's offering the cup, don't get your, I'm gonna say this one, don't get your panties all in a bunch. Whoever it is offering the cup, listen politely, dear bull, and then put it out there. Whoever this is offering, make sure you're clear, especially in this retrograde lifestyle we live in right now. Make sure you are clear about your expectations. I didn't say theirs, I said yours. Make sure you are crystal clear. On a more mundane level at work this week, make sure people coming with, yeah, what you want to find out if you want to participate. Yeah, make sure you are crystal clear about what your expectations are, and that you mirror back whatever they're saying to you. There's a hint of slickness here. So somebody may be trying to get you to do more than you actually are signing up for. And once you sign up for whatever this is, might be a minute and a half too late to be talking about, I don't want to do this, she got me doing too much. Might be harder to get out of than it is to get into. Be mindful of that. With the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Coins sitting on top, y'all are working hard, but there may be some confusion, and this is really got work stamped all over it. There may be some confusion. You may have somebody at the trial. You may have somebody else at the door. You may have folks all over the place. Keep working hard. Keep working hard. Despite whatever confusion there may be, just keep doing what you know you're supposed to be doing. There may be other people throwing confusion and chaos in the game just because they don't know what the hell they're supposed to be doing. Be mindful of that. Get to Wednesday's energy, the 6 of Wands with the Ace of Cups on top. It's about healing any kind of misunderstanding. So this is inter-exes. Let's just put that shit there. If this 6 of Wands will reverse, the 6 of Rods will reverse, it's about the misunderstandings, disagreements, disrespect, any of that. Somebody offering a fresh start. There's not a whole lot of new energy on here, so this may not be the ex from 10 years ago. This might be the drive-by from 6 months ago. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. There may have been a misunderstanding. That might be one reason why you didn't get together. For others of you, it might be someone that is long-standing and you just still are never connected completely. And this is the week to clear up those misunderstandings and get it together and move forward. When we get to Thursday, the 4 of Coins sitting on top of the 7 of Swords. Some of you are going to be guarded. This is love. Let me. I didn't even do the overall, but we'll come back to those in a hot second. But despite what's being offered to you, you may be questioning the motives, and this may set you on edge and may just have you in a holding pattern, particularly where love is concerned, and especially for those of you that may have other options that are already in play. Here come this ex, or this one that you didn't connect with fully because they were on some other shit. You may not be so willing in this moment to let whatever you got going on go. Same can be said for jobs. somebody trying to offer you some kind of gig. And again, that is sitting below this Queen of Swords and this Page of Cups up here is not a mistake. Whoever's coming with the cup, you may be questioning, it might be the same person, you might be questioning their motives, and that in turn has got you just on edge, and you're like, nah, I'm not giving up no piece of nothing until I know something. And for many of you, that's a good thing, because in the past, you may have been overgiving. Whereas back up here, you may have been giving too much, may have been codependency and some other bullshit. Now, you're like, hell no, I'll wait and see, thank you. That's a good way to be right now, especially with the retrograde energy at play. When we get to Friday's energy, it's just a pickup, except now the game got a little deeper. So for those of you that are dealing with romance, this reading is resonating with you on a romantic level, and you got some ex trying to slide back in, think about it. Think about it. Now, the energy indicates that there may be a change. If the other person was clowning around, doing old stupid shit, codependent type, toxic, hit or miss, in and out, not here, answer the phone, don't answer the phone. If that's been that kind of energy, the caution is to think about what you've been through, but then to understand there can be a fresh start. Now again, I'll go right back up here to the Queen of Swords. She's on the board, so she's definitely in play. Make sure your expectations are being met. It's major energy. You don't want to kick up another karmic cycle on some bullshit. So make sure, and the energy is pretty clear. This person, if it's a person coming back to you, an ex, they have mended their ways. But for your own peace of mind and sanity, yes sir, you need to make sure you're moving in the right direction, that it really is a fresh start, and that there's no tumbleweeds and nothing in the water to get you hung up from getting to where you're really trying to go with this person. Just be mindful of this. Make sure there's no toxic, codependent type shit still happening. We get to Saturday. It's going to be about the lack of communication. For some of you, this is going to be a total, what the hell happened? Technology not working, computer don't work, Wi-Fi broke, internet broke, what the hell? So communications are going to be sticky. Don't let it fuck with your total peace of mind. That's what I'm going to say to you about this. You're here, it's a 9. So don't get emotionally caught up. Oh, I thought he said he loved me, and he didn't call me back. Okay? Once again, getting into them toxic ass cycles. Sit tight. Just know that this is Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde will look like this. You may be trying to communicate. Communications will be blocked for whatever fucking reason. It does not mean that said person here does not love you, doesn't want to talk to you. Shit's just fucked up. This may have impacts for some of you that work from home. If you're working from home next weekend or later next week, make sure you back up everything to the cloud or the USB drive or whatever you got going on. Friday and Saturday seem like Mercury's going to have a hiccup or diarrhea or something. I don't know. And it's just going to be a mess. So make sure you got all your ducks in a row. There's going to be some blockages. A good thing to do, and it sounds stupid, but it is, the fuck it is. Every person that I deal with knows about Mercury retrograde. So I just throw the shit out there. Mercury's running retrograde, and I have to explain what that is, but fuck it, do it anyway. And so if you call me and I don't answer my phone, just know shit might be fucked up. Computer ain't working, whatever. So you don't have tension in the air over some bullshit. I'm just saying, you might need to you might have to educate some folks on what's really going on. Don't feel bad about doing that. We get to next Sunday with the Empress sitting on top of who? The Empress. It's all about you. It's all about you. And this is about you. More major energy. Don't get that part twisted. You being receptive. sometimes it's hard to accept things that people are giving us. I know for me it is. I'm like, I don't, being modest and shit. Oh, I don't need that ride. No, damn well, I gotta walk 10 miles and I'm standing here like an idiot in the desert talking about, oh, that's okay, I'll just walk. Bullshit. Don't let your pride get in the way. Be receptive to the love that you're getting. Doesn't really matter who it's coming from, because as long as you're receptive, the right thing is gonna show up. I'm just saying. Be receptive to compliments at work. Don't be like, oh yeah, I don't have to take it. You know what? Thank you. I appreciate it. That part. Be receptive to all the good things coming to you. Just be ready. Just get that Queen Elizabeth wave and be like, yes, it is all mine. Don't let your pride keep you from getting the goodies. That's the message there. Sometimes we get prideful, like I said. I don't need no ride. Damn good well, I'm not walking 10 miles in the desert. Yes, I do need a ride. Thank you. That kind of shit. Looking at next Monday with the 7 of coins on top of the 9 of coins. It's here. But there's going to be a slowdown. And obviously, we're talking about next Monday. That'll be the 12th. Mercury goes retro on the 13th. So this is the day before. So there may be, you may be out here in the field for a minute, just stuck, looking at what you need to nurture relationships, what you need to nurture your bank account, what you need to nurture your situation at work. But you'll notice it's going to slow down. That's okay. Get clarity. There's success in all areas. But again, we're talking about that clarity thing, communications, and it coming after this little energy right here, probably not a mistake. Just take your time. There's no rush. This is coin energy. So, Earth moves slow anyway. So don't worry about it. Don't get frustrated. I saw delay. The delay is your friend. At this point, any kind of delays that you encounter as we get into Mercury retrograde will be all to the good. Get your magnifying glass out. Check out anything you need to check out at this point. And there'll be a shift in the energy where you'll feel like doing this. You may not feel like doing this right this moment. But when we get to this point, you'll feel it and be like, you know what, I'm going to slow down here just a little bit. I want to just check some things out. Particularly those of you that have a lot of options with relationship issues or situations, you're dealing with more than one person. Perfect time. Look at what you're nurturing or who you're nurturing. Is it worth it or not? If it is, be clear about what your needs are. Clarity. And move slowly. At the end of this, with the Queen of Swords, moving away from the anxiety, the depression, the money issues, and into something new. It's a World card, beginnings, endings. So you're ending a cycle. Some of you may end it right in the middle of the Mercury retrograde. That ain't a bad thing. Don't trip. This chick right here. Excuse me. Be her. Be her for the next 2 weeks. Excuse me. Empress. Just be her. Thank you. I'm so happy to see you. Do your little queen wave. Be receptive. That doesn't mean you don't have boundaries. It doesn't mean you're not guarded. Overall energy up here. Them exes trying to get back in your cup. They see this. Don't think they don't see this. You've got everything that you need. That was a magician card I saw earlier. To make this happen. If this is what you want to happen. Follow your intuition. Be courageous. I'm just saying. But be the Empress. And not in a bad way. Not like you're expecting something. But be gracious enough to know when you deserve something. Don't accept less. It may be somebody trying to creep back in that's half-stepping. Everybody that's coming back, know this. You might need to double down on that. Because everybody coming back is not going to be about the right thing. That part right there. So, be your brilliant, buoyant self, dear bulls. Don't fall for the boo-boo. Follow the leader. Heal the ouch. That just flopped out on me. Storm fields. Education. You may need to lead, especially in romantic situations. You may need to just go ahead and take the reins and go with it. Somebody may be waiting to see if you're going to do this. Again, if this is somebody you're not interested in, or if this is one of the people you're not interested in, don't even worry about it. Storm fields. You know the storm is coming, so buckle up. You already know you're going into a Mercury retrograde. Make sure that your communications are clear. There's your storm right here. And that you're understanding people correctly and they're understanding you correctly. Hooking back up with an ex, realize all the healing didn't happen. You may need to heal the owie before you move on. And there's nothing wrong with saying that. I didn't realize I'm still hurt in this area. Can you support me while I heal? However, that's resonating. But you may find out there's still some sore spots. Things you may have thought you healed didn't actually heal all the way. Education, it's really about the wisdom though, isn't it? Moving into a new chapter in your life, a new cycle. Make sure you know what you need to know about whatever it is you're trying to do, or whomever it is you're trying to do. Make sure you know what you need to know. See that moon up there? You know, sometimes folks will hide stuff in plain sight, and you be like, I didn't know you was I didn't know that. Yeah, that part. So those of you getting back into old situations, make sure you know, educate yourself on everything that you need to. Those of you that are doing something different as far as working is concerned, either in an entrepreneurial thing by yourself or in a collaboration with somebody else, educate yourself on the next steps. There may be some next steps you can take to help you get where you're going a little faster. This is perfect energy for that. Retrograde, the review, reassess. Don't believe what you see. Keep smiling. Show love. Fuck them if they can't take a joke. I just said that in the last reading, but there you go. Show love. That's that Empress. Carry that royalty, but show love. You ain't got to be hateful. You ain't got to be a hateful queen or king. Show love. Be receptive to all that's coming to you. Keep smiling, despite whatever the fuck else is going on. Keep smiling. Don't believe what you see. Once again, Mercury retrograde. Your mind. What did I see? The Two of Swords. What's the Two of Swords? A little chick with the caption above her head and the sword. She's creating a scenario. That's right here. For some of you, it's going to be a relationship thing at some point this week. And it's all going to be on some dumb shit because of Mercury and Mars and some other folk. Don't go here. Don't go here. He didn't text me that. And it's been 6 hours. Just don't go here. Because all kind of goofy shit is bound to happen right about now. So don't believe what you see, and I add to that, don't believe what you hear either. Fuck them. They can't take a joke. Fuck them. That's where I'm at with that. People trying to take shit too seriously. And some of you may encounter that this week or next week because of Mercury going retrograde and people get frustrated. You're here. whether you're listening to me or another reader. So you already know about Mercury retrograde. There are tens of millions of other people in the world. Every time I say it, 5 people turn around, what is that? What is that about? More people know now because it's becoming integrated more into society. But still too many people don't understand what Mercury retrograde is and why. And so people may just be bent the fuck out of shape this week and next because they shit ain't working, car don't start, battery dead, lock their keys somewhere, kids did something, they got to go back home, people showing up late before they're not even coming to work. However, keep it light. Keep it light. There's no sense that everybody got their drawers all in a bunch because of Mercury retrograde. You know what's going on. So do your best to keep some levity in the situations and keep smiling. Taurus, I love you. You know I do. Have a good week. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.